again. Just dropped in to say hi. I was gonna try to record this outside today. We're well into February now, which is great, but it's kind of cold out and it's overcast again, bummer, and misty and all of that. So even though it is spring, it's still feeling a little wintry. So here I am again in my studio, which is also a very nice place to be. So all is well. Let's see. I know you're probably getting sick of me talking about this National Diabetes Prevention Program, but I've been trying to share a little bit about aging here in Ireland, and this is part of what's happening to me at the moment. So I did get the results of my blood test, my recent blood test, and it was a little disappointing in terms of my number. It, instead of going down a number, it went up another number. So even though I had cut back on some sugar the month of January, it wasn't really reflected. So, oh gee, anyway, carry on. This is the thing. So, what I learned, well, I've had 2 sessions now with this Zoom group, and it's been really helpful, and the other folks in the group are just great. I'd say we're all seniors, number of farmers, which is interesting in terms of when we're talking about movement and exercise. But anyway, I learned that there were 5 factors that are involved in becoming diabetic, and well, the type 2 diabetes anyways. So one is family well, there are 3 things that you can't do anything about. One is your family history, your ethnicity, and your age. So out of those 3, I have 2 of them. So obviously I'm getting older, and I have 2 older siblings who have become diabetic in their senior years. So, if that's the case, I mean, I can try, and I know I can do a better job because I haven't stopped all sugar or even close to that, really. I mean, I've cut back, but I can do more. But the 2 things that you can do something about are diet and exercise. So I did learn something interesting about in terms of diet, and I thought I'd show you this page in this book because I thought it was really helpful. So this is a graphic. It's called A Healthy Plate. So I'm just going to hold that up to the camera. And so what it's showing is that your plate should have, half the plate should be vegetables, and then a quarter carb and a quarter protein. And I have to say, here, my husband and I are pretty much meat, potatoes, and vegetables. I mean, sometimes there might be a stir fry or, rice, of course, and sometimes we have tofu. We do eat a lot of fish, but we very rarely have that many vegetables. Like our plate is never really half vegetables. So now that I've brought that to our attention, we're starting to do that more. So we'll see if that makes a difference. But I thought that was a really good graphic and showed that, in an easy to understand way. The other thing that they're doing with this program is encouraging us to exercise. And I freely admit I am not getting enough exercise. That is a fact. There's no point in blaming the weather because we have an exercise bicycle here at the house. And I did mention that in the group Tuesday. And, I was told by the dietitian that getting on the exercise bike is good. And if we can't get out and go walking because of the weather, certainly doing half an hour on the exercise bike is just as good. Well, I'm not sure it's just as good, but it's helpful, let's put it that way. So this program is trying to build us up to 150 minutes a week. So anyways, working on that. Not there yet, but I did get some time on the bike on Tuesday, and then yesterday, believe it or not, it was a nice day. It stopped raining. What had been overcast, the sky opened up, and we actually saw the sun on and off a little bit yesterday, which was really wonderful. And so we decided to go for a walk to the beach. And so I got my 30 minutes in walking along the sea, which is so wonderful. We're so lucky to have this beach. It's about 4 miles downhill from us as the crow flies. It's called Dunmoran Strand, and it's just lovely. Well, when the tide is out especially. So what I did is I brought my iPad with me and I recorded, in the car down the road, and I'll gonna try to attach some of those videos to the back end of this message. So anyway, that was kind of fun. And I think you might enjoy those videos. Yeah, so that's about it. Did I mention we're well into February now? And I've got a few seeds started, which is nice for the garden. And I have a few snapshots of those trays and stuff, which I'll share with you on another posting. Yeah, I guess that's all I really have to talk about today. Yeah, so enjoy the trip to the beach following. All the best for now. Bye. This is right outside our house. I thought the sky looked so lovely, and the birds, of course, wonderful to hear them this morning. Beautiful skies here in Ireland. This is the road that leads down from our house down to the main road. It's about 1.5 miles. This is our neighborhood. Here we are on the main road. The mountain in the distance is called Knocknarea. There's a bit of a rainbow fragment you can see there. Again, lovely skies, and it's not raining. So good. This is my favorite view of this part of the road where you can see Knocknarea straight ahead. Queen Maeve is reportedly buried at the top of this mountain. There's a cairn up there, which is said to be her grave. This is the road now leading to the beach, another small one. I thought it would be fun to show the approach to Dunmoran Strand. It's always fun to make that turn, and there's the sea in front of us and the beach. Lovely view from here. It got a little bumpy in the car.